Good morning to you. It's Daybreak at iFiber One News Radio. It's 7:40. I'm Jeff Slakey, and upcoming this weekend, a great organization is having a fun 8th annual sale and swap. It's the Shelton Rock and Mineral Society's 8th annual Tailgate Rock Sale and Swap. I have two guests in studio to talk about this with me, Richard Buchholz and Judy Wise from the Shelton Rock and Mineral Society. Good morning, gang. How are y'all doing?
Good morning.
Happy
We're doing
Friday.
fine. Yeah, thank you.
We're gearing up for the 8th annual big sale up at MCRA.
Right.
How's it been going over these 8 years? I know we've had you on off and on to talk about this.
It's been growing every year.
Good.
Last year we were really excited because we had 35 vendors.
Wow.
And members from 5 different clubs were there. When we first started, it was mainly our club and a few outside vendors, and now it's, we have 5 different clubs who are people who come.
Where do they all come from?
Well, they come from Kitsap County, Olympia, Thurston, Mason, Grace Harbor. So they're from all over.
This turned into quite the event then.
It is, yeah. We're really excited because, for me, because I started it way back when, the Tailgate, I wanted a place for real rock hounds to come and bring their rocks and sell them and trade them to each other and the general public. And most of the rock shows you go to, they have more commercial vendors, people who do it for a living.
Right.
They buy rocks from Morocco and all over the world and sell them. And these are people who actually go out and get their own rocks and then sell them. So there's a lot of variety of real rocks, I would call them.
Well, you don't have to go outside of the county. Mason County has got some very unique rock types of features and striations and all those things. You can find a lot of beautiful rocks here in the county, right?
That's right. I'm going to be selling some rocks that I got in the Olympic Mountains. And there's all kinds of olivinic type materials that are green and light green and really dark green, and they're really pretty. They make it a nice jewelry. So I'm going to have some of those rocks available this year.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Judy, what brings you to the rock and mineral swap and sale every year here?
Well, I am Richard's better half.
Better half, yeah.
And so I support him. One of the things that we haven't mentioned is the fact that we don't go out and buy rocks. We go out and find them.
Yeah.
Up in the mountains, out in the valleys. We've traveled all over the United States looking for specimens, and there are ways and means to do that. So it's a great hobby, and that's what we're trying to promote as well, that get out and move.
I know that when you go into MCRA, you drive into a gravel driveway. Isn't that right, how it works? There's rocks there in MCRA.
Oh,
Has
yeah.
anybody ever found a rock in the parking lot that they showed and became a great one?
We used to be at the soccer park.
Yes.
And the last couple of years, they haven't been able to water their grass, so there's no big tournaments. So we used to have our rock show or tailgate with the tournament, soccer tournaments. And so we got a lot of kids and stuff. And in that parking lot, there are fossils and stuff, if people were to go look carefully. But in the MCRA, it's the paved parking.
Like little trilobite fossils? Or what
well,
kind?
these are like little clams.
Okay.
And so and the parking lot now is all paved. So yeah. So we moved to the MCRA mainly because the soccer park wasn't open, so they didn't have any restroom facilities or food service. So now we have restrooms and food service.
So there's a lot of things that people of all ages and experience can see. Free admission, free parking. What else? Food concessions, raffles, door prizes.
That's
like
right.
you mentioned, restrooms as well.
Plus a lot of fun.
What are some of the things that you do? And I know you brought a rock. You can put it up
Well,
in the
I
front
brought
of the
this. Actually, I brought this for you.
Oh, well, thank you.
This is a piece of petrified wood with quartz crystals on it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's from Judy and I have some property in Arizona that has petrified wood on it, and this is one of the pieces of that.
You found that in your property?
On our property, yeah. We have like 15 logs of petrified wood.
Wow.
Because we're like
beautiful.
40 miles south of the Petrified Forest National Park.
That is
But
beautiful.
our rocks are not as pretty as there for some reason, but ours are more brownish and black. But they do have crystals. These are quartz. And some of the crystals that we have are smoky quartz, and some are slight amethyst-like material. So I'll be selling some of these if people are interested. But I think it's fun for families to come. Most kids like rocks.
Yeah.
And just to come and look and see all the stuff that people have collected around, and are, they don't have to buy anything necessarily, but just to come and see all the beautiful things that people have.
I have a great memory of my grandfather gave me a rock tumbler kit as a kid, and we put a handful of rocks in there, threw it back in the garage because it's running all the time. And a couple weeks later, change out the grit of the sand, and they come out beautiful. And you're right, kids love picking up things off the ground and seeing these beautiful rocks.
Yeah, and we invite people in the community to come to the tailgate with rocks that they found that they want identified, because we have people from all over who know all kinds of things about rocks and minerals, that they could bring them and have them identified. So that would be a fun thing for people to do.
There's a business listening right now, and they want to be a part of this. They want to be a vendor or something like that. How do they go about getting in touch with you? I know it's tomorrow. Is there still availability?
Well, they could just come to the MCR Park and be there.
Okay.
Essentially, we're really into rocks and minerals and fossils. We're not into beads or any of those kinds of things. Unless they're rock beads or something associated with that. So, like, one guy brings faceted stones, and one lady tends to bring, mineral specimens of various kinds, small samples. Other people, just like me, bring rocks and, like, display pieces like this one.
Yeah.
And so there's a whole variety of things that people could look at and buy if they want.
I bet you get lost for hours just looking at picking up one.
That's right.
It's hard to man a booth and still go try to look and see what everybody else
I
has.
bet. The 8th annual Tailgate Rock and Sale Swap is tomorrow from 9 to 5 at Mason County Recreation Area. It's 2100 East Johns Prairie Road in Shelton. There is free admission, free parking. We'll put the links to your Rock Club's Facebook page on this interview when we post it, and it's always the third Saturday in August for this great, fun event. Well, Judy, Richard, thanks for coming on and talking with me about this.
You're welcome.
The weather's supposed to be nice.
It's going to be nice. Yeah,
not
it'll
too
be a
hot.
great day.
Hopefully not too windy.
Oh, fun. Well, you guys have a lot of fun with that, and get back with me and tell me how it all worked out.
Okay, will do.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
See you guys.